Welcome to part 2. I told you guys about that I had a bruise on my butt and that it took 2 days for me, that I was on bed rest and I had to let it heal. It doesn't seem like a big deal, but I have a spinal cord injury, which means I cannot walk, I cannot feel, I barely have any muscles left in my legs, and like the blood circulation is not as it should be. So also the healing of the skin and everything, it's like pretty slow comparing to someone who is able to walk. So that's why it's very important that if something happens, like I get a bruise or a small wound, or the skin is damaged in a way, I have to lay down and I have to wait till it heals. And it's very important to do that, otherwise I could end up in the hospital. Desayuno.
Primera clase para usted. Pancakes.
Of course it sucks when it happens on a holiday, but it is what it is. So I was just very glad that my boyfriend took care of me, that I could order room service, which I usually don't do, so it was also nice. And I made the best of it and just watched a lot of television. When I just slept a lot as well. And after 2 days it was good enough, so we could go and continue enjoy our holiday. I'm very happy to be outside. Swimming as a paraplegic. Well, it's a kind of a thing because it's, in these clips that I just showed you, it's very empty around the pool, but during the day it's fully crowded and everybody's watching. I was the only wheelchair user for a couple of days there, so people were, looking at me. I know that. For me, I usually try to ignore it, but in the back of my mind it's there. I know it. I know I'm in a wheelchair. I know it's a bit different. But I try to act as normal as possible, just like everyone else. I just go lay on a sunbed and get tanned, and it's not like any other person. So for me, I just try to do normal. The thing is, I cannot walk into a pool, so my boyfriend had to carry me in every time. And that drew a lot of attention. With all those eyes on you, it's not very comfortable to get into a pool. So that's why we chose to go there early in the morning. It's not easy to swim as a paraplegic because you can only use your arms, but it's not impossible. Mitchell has to train his legs.
Look at those.
Yeah, but look at those muscles, they're working out. The surroundings around the hotel were pretty rollable. There were some sidewalks, there were just, yeah, they had high thresholds, so it wasn't that easy, but with little help, if you have like mobility aid that pushes you up, could work. If you're in an electric wheelchair, pretty doable. There were just a few streets that were just like going up, going down, and yeah. And during the day it's pretty hot, like during the summertime, so you are likely to skip that. It's more pleasant in the evening or early in the morning. But there are a lot of restaurants in the area. Chocolates, Lady Gaga. So right now I wish I could go back because it was so nice and it was too short. So I'm dreaming of another holiday. And probably most of you guys too. So I'm very curious, where did you guys go and would you like to go to Tenerife? And if you're in a wheelchair, would you dare? I mean, after my experience, I think it's pretty doable. As long as you're with someone, I guess. Or maybe you're like way more independent than I am. It also depends on your injury, of course. There are people who travel alone, also wheelchair users, and I really admire that. It's so cool. Maybe I will do that in the future, but I like company. It's like way more fun. So for me, it's not really necessary at this point, but it's cool. So there's a lot to do on the island, and I didn't get to do everything. There was just, we didn't have enough time to explore everything, but you could go paragliding, you could go in a helicopter, do like a tour near the coast. We did visit the mountains, so I will show you that in the next video. Thank you guys for watching. I'm very happy that you are watching my videos. And if you didn't like and subscribe yet, please do, and stay tuned. And if you are interested to get in contact with me, you can do that on Instagram, Facebook. Bye bye.